Hello my precious jewels, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's Julie, and if you like makeup tutorials, makeup hauls, makeup reviews, first impressions, and all things beauty, then you've come to the right channel. In today's video, you guys see I already have my eye makeup halfway completed. I'm going to be doing a full face of complexion products that I purchased at Sephora but forgot that I had. And I figured I'd give them another try because we are getting ready for the Sephora sale, the Fall Savings Event. I'm not sure what they're calling it this year, but we're getting ready for that. I figured I would just try some products that I purchased but I haven't picked up like a lot, so I wanted to give them another try. Hopefully you guys will love this full face of complexion products video. I'm going to be trying blushes, foundations, primers. I have the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter Sublimating Fluid Spectacular Glow Long Wear Hydration Foundation. I have the Dior Forever Glow Veil 24-Hour Radiant Primer. So we're going to be trying that. The Makeup by Mario Bronzing and Sculpting Shaping Serum. Charlotte Tilbury Exaggerized Voluminous Mascara. I know that I have lashes on, but we're going to be using it on our lashes today. I have a plethora of other products in front of me that I'm going to be picking from. Hopefully you guys like videos like this and you will stay tuned for the video. If you do like the video, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you have been here before and you have not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. So I'm going to get started with the primer. I'm going to be going over the prices and telling you what these products do, just to give you a reminder of these products that came out a while ago and we didn't reach for them that often. So today is our day for that. I'm excited about the Sephora sale. I really am excited. I'm always excited for new makeup. I'm going to be doing a matte primer. We're going to use this Dior Forever Velvet Veil 24-Hour Blurring Matte Primer. It retails for $50 if I'm not mistaken. It didn't get a lot of stars on the Sephora website. It got 3 stars. It's hydrating, good for pores, best for oily skin, radiant finish, good for uneven texture. So I'm confused on how it's a velvet veil matte primer, but it has a radiant finish. So we're going to check that out. A 24-hour Dior foundation primer that delivers a natural matte, shine-free makeup finish. Visibly smooth skin and blurs pores and fine lines. So it says it has iris extract that brings comfort to the skin, red hibiscus extract that's known for illuminating properties, and natural origin hyaluronic acid. It contains hydrating and plumping properties. This is what the bottle looks like. And if you guys are wondering what I have on my eyes, this is the new Makeup by Mario Moonlight palette. Yeah, I'm actually doing a review. I figured I would just film my skin because I'm filming, so why not? One of you guys had asked me about the Dior Star Filter Glow, so we're gonna try that. So anyway, this is the primer. It does have a smell. It smells kind of makeup-y and florally, if that makes sense. It's very lightweight. It feels like a lotion going on, but then it feels like it's drying down. I wonder if it's going to give us a tackiness on the skin. I'm always on the hunt for a good primer. And when I say a good primer for me is a primer that smooths out my pores because I have textured enlarged pores and I also have oily skin. So I'm always looking for something to control oil, do something with my pores. It's really weird that this is very white looking, very white cast on the skin. It doesn't say anything about it being oil controlling. That's a really weird shade. Okay, let me see, because it doesn't say anything about it being oil controlling, but it's made in France, which is wonderful. Yeah, it's free of parabens and formaldehydes, releasing agents and phthalates. It's free of that whole list that they give. It says this blurring and mattifying primer reduces the appearance of pores and blemishes and visibly refines texture. Wear alone for a smooth, no makeup look, or under foundation for a seamless application and extended makeup wear. This Dior makeup primer comes in a universal shade for all skin tones. Yeah, this is not universal for me because I could see a gray looking cast on my face. I know you guys can see it as well. I'm gonna swatch this Dior Forever Glow Star filter. Let me tell you a little bit about this product as well. That is the box. This retails for $55 and it comes in 10 shades. I have shade number 7, which is not the darkest. Yeah, I have 7 in. So it's the same color as my foundation. I'm normally 7 in the Dior foundations. It just says a liquid illuminator that enhances the complexion and smooths the skin. Light coverage, radiant finish, and it's a liquid formulation. It says this illuminator is formulated with 94% natural origin ingredients and visibly brightens, smooths, and blurs the skin. Its fresh and lightweight texture provides 24 hours of hydration. It got like 4.5 stars. I'm going to put this next to the foundation and see if the colors look the same. Okay, so this foundation is in a frosted bottle. And this is, you can't really tell because one bottle is frosted, but they look very similar and one is matte. But I'm going to swatch both on my hand so we can see if 7N is the same in both. So that's what it looks like. It's like a red. The undertone looks very red. I'm going to put a pump of the foundation. I want to say I liked this foundation when I got it. I don't know what happened, why I don't wear it. Okay, so this is the glow filter. It feels very thin. I do see luminosity to it. And then we have the foundation. Which is matte and red looking. They both look very much the same color though. Do you see that? Okay, we're gonna see what it looks like on the skin. We're gonna let it dry down. I'm gonna mix a pump of the star filter in with the foundation and then I'm gonna apply them both together. I think that this foundation was a little dark on me. That's why I didn't wear it. If I remember correctly, it was dark. But I wanna say it was pretty. So I think this is a little bit lighter, which is the star filter. So maybe it'll kind of do something and make the foundation not as dark. So that's one pump of that. And I'm going to do one pump of the foundation. Okay. And let's mix it in. I'm going to use this brush right here. This is the V100 from Morphe. And I'm just going to dip into this. Hopefully this gives a nice finish on the skin. If I remember correctly, I think I like this foundation. I wore it once. I remember wearing it to a New Edition concert. And I did review it. So you guys can go back and watch the review if you want to know more details about it. I don't think it said what kind of coverage it is. But right now, it's looking very natural on the skin. And it looks like it's covering up my hyperpigmentation. Let me put a little bit more under here. It feels like nothing on the skin, guys, and it's actually looking very smooth and skin-like. Do you see that? It's a shame that I have so many foundations that I reviewed and then never picked them up again. And I'm feeling like this one I might keep in my bathroom so I could do my makeup upstairs. Because I have so many products, there's no reason I shouldn't have a set of makeup in my makeup bag, a set of makeup in my bathroom, and a set of makeup, you know, down here. Like everything else down here. Look how beautiful that is on the skin. Oh, and I didn't even tell you about the foundation. I was so busy trying to mix it and try it. I'm going to tell you about the foundation. I love when I do shop my stash videos because I have so much makeup to use. That looks gorgeous on the skin, guys. It may be like a little hint deep, but I think it's gonna be okay once I do my concealer and everything. That's what it looks like on the back of my hand. It looks really nice on the skin though. It really, really does. It blended out nicely. So let me tell you really quickly about the foundation. I do see luminosity to the skin. So I guess that's the star filter because this is a matte foundation. So this is the Dior Forever Matte Foundation with SPF 15. It retails for $57. It comes in 42 shades, which is wonderful. It's a liquid formula. It's hydrating, long wearing, matte finish, medium coverage. A new generation Dior foundation with 24-hour transfer-proof wear with skincare ingredients. This matte formula visibly improves skin over time. I just know it looks very pretty on the skin. It says SPF 30 and under. Well, this says 15. And it has the same iris extract that guards against oxidation. Okay, so that's good. Rose extract that refines skin texture. Wild pansy extract that maintains hydration for a healthy looking skin, and it's free of parabens and all of that. This new medium full coverage foundation visibly smooths skin and reduces the look of pores. It is transfer, heat, and humidity resistant and delivers up to 24 hours of color true wear and comfort. The packaging is recyclable and it uses recycled materials. Well, we definitely will not know if this is going to last for 24 hours because I'm not keeping it on that long, but it dries down, but it does have a little bit of tackiness to it. I guess it's not completely dry. I'm just gonna go into that again because I don't want fingerprints on my face. I like the way it looks. I think the color could be a little bit lighter, but I think it looks pretty good. What do you guys think? You know you gotta let me know in the comment section. Please let me know in the comment section. Okay, I'm gonna use the Haus Labs concealer. Today I'm using shades 30, which is medium peach, and 40 medium deep golden. That's the two shades. 40 medium deep golden and 30 medium peach. I love this concealer. It feels very serum-y going on. It gives a nice amount of coverage. It dries down fast though, from what I remember. I haven't picked this up in a minute because I have so many concealers that I really loved for this year. Like, the concealers just came out and I was in love with them. This is a very dry like formula, but I guess it's because it's a self-setting concealer, if I'm not mistaken. This one was self-setting. I don't think it was the Makeup by Mario. I'm gonna tell you in a second. I'm gonna look and see, but I think this one is the one that is self-setting. It doesn't have a smell, which is wonderful. Okay, it retails for $32. It comes in 31 shades. It received 4 stars on the Sephora website. And this one is hydrating, good for acne blemishes, clean at Sephora, good for dark circles. This one is not the one that is self-setting. It's the Makeup by Mario. This one is long-wearing, non-comedogenic. It visibly blurs and brightens and conceals with medium buildable coverage that depuffs after 2 weeks of daily use. And the coverage is medium. I'm gonna start blending this out because it does dry pretty fast. This shade gives a nice amount of brightness to the skin, but I'm just gonna put a little bit of the lighter one under the eye because I want it to be a little bit brighter under the eye. I haven't done my makeup in about a week. I was out a few days, but my knees have really been messed up. Like, that Zumba class, I think I pulled something. I had a torn meniscus some years ago. I had them repaired, and I think I pulled something because it took a minute for me to feel like a person again. Like, I think that I can go back to the gym starting Monday, but I mean, like, really, my knees were on fire. It hurt to walk. Like, that's how bad it was. I had to take Motrin 800. That's what happens when you have injuries. You want to make sure that you are working out, but you're not working out to the point where you're going to re-injure your injuries. I'm going to put a little bit of the brighter shade. This blended it really good around the eyes. Like, it blended it seamlessly. That is one of the reasons why I love this concealer. Sometimes I get a concealer and it doesn't have that blend where I usually have to go over it with a foundation brush, but that didn't happen this time. Like, this blended out really, really nicely. I'm loving it so far. Okay, I'm gonna use this Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. It has a pump and it has a doe foot applicator. We're gonna use the doe foot applicator. I don't know why I don't use this, because it actually is really nice. It gives a nice amount of definition, so I don't know why I don't use it. I feel like it's gonna dry down fast because it feels more water-based than anything. So let's blend that out real fast. I'm gonna use this brush. This is the V106. Yeah, I'm just gonna blend that out. It just gives a nice amount of bronziness to the skin. And you can also use this to blend in with your foundation. Like I did with the Star Filter Glow. You can do that. It comes in a certain amount of shades, so I'm gonna tell you in a second. Just really, really nice and just blends in effortlessly. But it's definitely like a water base because it dries down fast. You can feel it on the skin though. Like, there is some kind of moisturizing property in it because it doesn't feel dry. Like, it still blends out smoothly. So that's great. I'm just gonna blend that concealer in because we don't want it to dry down where it doesn't move and give us what we need. Put some powder under my eyes before we go any further. And because I have Makeup by Mario and it's pretty new, I'm still kind of testing it. I am going to use this powder. So I usually use a pressed powder first under my eyes, but I've been watching, I don't know if it was TikTok or if it was Instagram, but a lot of people are like, oh, put your loose powder down first. So we're going to try that today and see how it goes. Except put a thin amount down and then go back in and put more to bake if you want to get like that brightness, or you really want it to stay in place. I usually don't do that. I usually put a pressed powder down first. So we're going to try this and see if it makes a difference. I'm really liking the way the skin looks. Like, the pores and everything look very smooth. I'm impressed. I don't know why my voice is hoarse. I've been taking my allergy medicine, so I don't know why. The weather is changing and then changing back. And before I go any further, I'm going to put a liquid blush on because I want to have a nice amount of color payoff, like showing up. Like, I want to layer it. Oh, I'll put this one on. This is the Dior Beauty Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush in the shade Grateful. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I have a red lip, and I think a red lip may work with this. So this is like a pretty red shade. I love it. So we're gonna put this on and see how this blends out with this powder up there, because that powder might be in the way. I love that shade. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use this. This is a different V106 brush. The shade is so pretty. I wish that they would come out with a powder blush that's like this, because this shade is gorgeous. I don't think they have a powder. They have that soft pinch blush, and I think it's this shade, but I didn't like that formula because it was too dewy. Like, it was enhancing every pore that I had in my cheek area, and I was like, nope, I don't need that. Very, very nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with more powder, and I'm gonna do it on my whole face. So this is the Makeup by Mario shade 4 Warm Honey. Do you guys put your makeup on with the pressed powder first, like I've been doing it? Or do you guys do no pressed powder and just double up on your loose powder? Let me know how you guys do it. You know, there's no right or wrong way to apply makeup. It's preference, like whatever you like to do. I just feel like because I'm a woman of a particular age, I like to put a pressed powder on first to like lock in those lines that could be under my eyes, those fine lines and creases, and then go over it with the loose powder. We're gonna see if it makes a difference. Are you guys excited for the sale? I'm gonna be coming out with my recommendation video, and I think I actually am gonna do it in 2 parts, because I was making my list early and I was like, this is a lot of stuff. You guys of course don't have to buy everything, but I just want to show you products that I would recommend. And I'm not even doing products that I had put on my list before, because I don't want to overwhelm you guys. And there's so much new stuff. I like to go over my blush with the powder lightly, because I like to set it. Not a whole lot, just enough to set it. I like to set under my neck now. Before I would forget to do it, especially if I have certain clothes on, but no, I want to do that. I'm gonna take this brush and just pat this in. I'm gonna use this powder right here from one size, just to kind of bring everything to one, make everything a little more uniform on my face. This is the Morphe E58 brush, and this is the one size turn up the base versatile powder foundation. And I'm just gonna go over everything with it and then spray my face. So far so good. Okay, I'm gonna use this LYS setting spray. This is the Natural Finish Skin Loyalty Setting Spray. Since I have not been telling every price, I want to say this is like $20 or $25. I'm going to put all of the prices on the screen so you guys can know how much the items are, but I did review all of these products on my channel before. This setting spray gives a very matte finish. I'm going to use this Pat McGrath bronzer. I haven't used it in so long, so let's try this. It's been a minute since I used it. This is what it looks like. This is the shade Bronze Mahogany. The Pat McGrath Labs Bronze Without Caution, Glamorous Glow, and Regal Radiance. I really thought that she would come out with another shade. This one is nice, but I thought she would come out with one a little deeper, because this is the darkest shade. So to me, if it shows up on me like this, then the girlies, and you know I don't talk like that, but the girlies that are deeper than me can't really do much with it. I'm gonna say, like, if you are maybe 1 or 2 shades deeper than me, then you might be able to use it, but I think that she should definitely come out with more shades. And this has been out for a minute, like this is going on 2 years, because I think this came out in 2022. So although it's gorgeous, because it is, she needs to come out with 2 deeper shades. And you know, it's very disappointing to me when you have women of color, right, and especially darker skin women of color, and you don't think about a bronzer for somebody deeper than your complexion, or if you do, you think 1 shade deeper. Like, that's not enough. How many times do we have to remind you? And we should never have to remind a black owned skincare line. That's just my opinion. I think it's a nice shade. It's so funny because that powder that powder from Makeup by Mario is definitely not my shade, right? It's very light. So when I went in my bathroom, I was like, oh my god, that's not my shade. But I'm going to use it up until I can't use it anymore. That is the only reason why I'm using it. So to me, like, when I have a foundation that may be a little bit deeper, then I can use it. Now, when I'm putting this bronzer on, I like to put it, you know, all over the cheek area, but I like to put it low enough to really kind of accentuate the shape of my cheeks. That is so pretty. I mean, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous shade, guys. I forgot I had all of these products in my stash, and I don't know why I don't reach for this one. Like, I need to start pulling stuff out and do like a makeup tray for the month to make sure that I'm using up some of these products. I want to show you guys my makeup collection. Like, I really want to share it with you guys. And I've been organizing my studio, right? And then I'll film and then I'll pull stuff back out, and then I'm like, I can't do it. So I promised that at the end of last year, and I still didn't get it done. So guess what? It's gonna happen. I'm gonna make it my business to make it happen. So yeah, I like this bronzer. It's a beautiful shade of bronze. It really is a beautiful shade of bronze. I love that. Okay, let me do the nose. I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Makeup by Ariel A29. This will probably help me get a little more definition. And then I'll use my favorite brush to blend it out. I just like when my nose is like a little bit snatched. I think this brush is necessary from now on to contour my nose. I like that because it gives it more definition and it goes where I need it to go and thins out the nose like I need it to be thinned out. This is the A20. I like that because it just blended it out a little bit, but I like that line. Now that I'm thinking about blushes, this is the Dior Rosy Glow blush in the shade Cherry. It's so funny because I have not picked this up, I think, since I did the review. That is what it looks like. We use quite a lot of Dior products in this video. It's supposed to be like a red, but it has like a kind of orangey tone to it. But it looks pretty. That is really pretty. This is very complimentary to the blush that we use, the liquid blush. I actually had something else in mind, but when you're doing a shop your stash, you might pull stuff out and then go back in and be like, oh, wait a minute, I have something else that's gonna look better. So beautiful. I love that. That is so pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit here. Nice. And I'm gonna put a little bit up there. I love that. I think that is gorgeous, guys. Everything that I use will be linked and listed below in the description box in case you missed anything or in case I didn't talk about anything. Yeah. And everything that I use, I definitely reviewed before. I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty Demi Glow Light Diffusing Highlighter in the shade Yum Rum. This is a really pretty highlighter. I really like it. A lot of people were complaining because they said it's so soft that it breaks. So you just have to know to really be gentle with it. But I'm gonna put, oh yeah. I'm gonna put some of this on our face. I'm gonna try to go light-handed with it. It's so pretty. And what I'm loving is the fact that with all of the products that we have put on my cheeks, the texture is not really showing up like that. Like, the skin looks very smooth and very beautiful. And it's making me wonder, like, why didn't I pick this foundation up since I bought it? And I bought it a while ago. I bought it when it first came out. I'm not going to tell you how long it is. You guys do the math. Now, I know it probably says it has like a 24-month shelf life. We're not at 24 months yet, but we're not far from it. I'm definitely going to start using it. That is so gorgeous. Do you see how buttery these highlighters are? And you know what makes me upset with myself? Okay, so right now Fenty has a 25% off sale if you spend a certain amount of money. And I love the Fenty perfume. I mean, I get so many compliments on that perfume. And I get compliments on that perfume when I mix it with other perfumes, right? And I was like, I really should get another bottle. I don't need it yet, but I should get another bottle. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. But I know that the sale is going on now. She's 25% off. I don't really need another bottle. I have a bunch of perfumes that I need to really use before I buy another Fenty Even though like that is my like everyday go-to. Like I really love that. I want to say I need like a little more highlight. Guys, you know I love highlighter. I can't help it. And this is so pretty. This is going to be a long list of products because we are using a lot of products today. I really want to use a little bit of this Dior bronzer just to see if it gives me a little more definition on the face. This is the Dior Forever Natural Bronze in Deep Bronze number 08. I know I already have a bronzer on. I just want to see if it makes a difference. If it gives me a little more bronze. And it does. Like I see the difference already. It just adds like a burnished kind of look. Like a purpley. I don't know. Sometimes I want like a regular bronzer. But then I want a bronzer. So you can see like a little more depth to the face. And I feel like that is what I'm getting from this bronzer. Do you guys notice the difference? Please let me know down in the comment section. And let me know if you guys have any of these products that we're using today in this video. Do you have any of these products? I really love that. So pretty. Now we're going to do the lips. On my lips I had the Too Faced balm on. It's really off. So today I'm going to use this MAC cherry lip liner. I'm going to attempt to do a red lip. If I don't like the red lip, I'm going to take it off. But I'm going to attempt to do a red lip. Because I think a red lip will be good with this. And I feel like we need a little more blush on. What do you guys think? Just a little more. Is this the brush with the blush on it? Or is this the brush with the bronzer on it? I feel like we need a little bit more blush. And this is the Dior Cherry Blush. Like this is almost a full face of Dior, guys. Because I forgot I had all of these Dior products. Okay, I like that better. It looks much better. Okay, let's do our lip. So far I'm liking this. I haven't pulled out this cherry lip liner in years. I love the formula of these. Long wearing, pigmented, and creamy. And the thing is, are we gonna do a gloss on a red lip? Okay, so I'm gonna use this Kind Words by Rare Beauty in the shade Devoted lipstick. I never tried the lipstick. Like I purchased it, but I never tried it. So we're gonna see what it's like. It has a cute little component, and you stick that in it, and it's locked so the top doesn't come off, which I think is wonderful. This is a beautiful shade. Let's see how it looks. Let's see how it feels. That is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous shade of red. The formula is so comfortable. It feels like nothing on your lips. I feel like I need like pink or something. Let me see. I'm gonna use this lip liner in the shade Molasses, and I just want to give some contrast to the lips. See the difference? See the difference? I want to just give it a little something else. I think that's pretty. I'm gonna put a little teeny bit of concealer in here. I think that looks really, really good. And then I'm gonna use this. This is one of those liquid ink mood glowy tints that I got off of Amazon. Let me comb my hair. I'll be right back to give my thoughts on this makeup. Okay guys, I'm back, and this is the finished look. I think the makeup came out beautiful. I think everything looks really, really good. The face is looking gorgeous. Now, to me, from where I'm sitting, I feel like my skin looks a little bit ashy from using the One Size powder. To me, it's just not my shade, but I like to use it to finish off my skin. I don't know, something looks a little ashy to me, but I'll be able to tell better when I'm editing. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over quickly everything that we used, and I'm gonna have everything listed and linked below in case you guys wanna purchase something. Just know that those links do allow me to get a little bit of commission that I use to put back into the channel. Yeah, everything will be linked and listed below. We have a long list of products that we use on our face today. I'm just gonna go over quickly everything that we use, and if I forget anything, then I'll leave the list in the description box, but I will also list the prices on the screen. And everything that I used today I reviewed except for this red lipstick by Dior Beauty. I think the lipstick is beautiful. I think it gave a really beautiful shade of red, but I felt like this needed to be broken up a little bit. We have the red cheeks, we have a red lip, we have the blue eye, and I felt like I think it looks good like this. It didn't need to be a full-on red lip, so that's why I added the concealer. Okay, so let me start. I use this Dior Forever Glow Veil Primer. I think it's a nice primer. I think the skin looks gorgeous. It's supposed to be a matte primer with a radiant finish. I did see radiance when I put it on my face. I don't know how it's going to do when it comes to controlling oil, but I think the skin looks beautiful. And I love a primer that allows me to layer on different products on my cheeks and it still looks smooth. I have textured cheeks and oily skin, and my skin looks gorgeous. I put liquid blush on, I put powder blush on, I put highlighter on, and the skin looks gorgeous. So yay to this Forever Glow Veil Primer. I will definitely be using it. I'm going to be trying it with other products. Then I use the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter. This is supposed to be like a radiant kind of, I didn't see any shimmer in it, so I won't say shimmery, but just give a nice radiance to the skin. You can use it with or without a foundation. I thought it was beautiful. Very spot on to the shade of the foundation. It may be like a hint off, but because the formulas are different, this is glowy, this is matte, I think that that's what the difference is, but they are both very beautiful on the skin. I love the shade. The shade is 7N on both. I think 7 on the Star Filter and 7N on the foundation. The foundation is gorgeous. It was a little deep for my complexion. I probably could have went with a 6.5N if they have it, but I really like it. And once I put my concealers and everything on, it was beautiful on the skin. Everything looks gorgeous. The skin is smooth. This is supposed to be transfer proof and all of that. I did do a review. That's eyeshadow on the tip of my finger. It's not the foundation coming off, but it dries down very nicely and it didn't come off, so it is pretty transfer resistant. If I remember correctly, I did like a waterproof test and all of that. I'll link the video that I reviewed this foundation on the screen so you guys can go and watch it, and I'll also link it in the description box in case you want to watch. Yeah, I think the foundation was very nice. I used the Makeup by Mario New Moonlit palette on my eyes in case you guys are wondering. This will be linked in the description box below. These are the shades. And go watch this video, you'll see it. I don't know if this is going to come out first or if that one is going to come out first, but you'll get to see what I did with it. I think I created like 3 looks, because if you look at this look, you'll see that although they look very similar, they're different eye looks. So yes. Okay, I use this Pat McGrath Labs. In this video, I used a lot of makeup from my stash that I knew that I had but forgot that I had, and these are all products that you can get from Sephora. This is the Pat McGrath Bronze Mahogany Bronzer. I think it's a gorgeous bronzer. The formula is wonderful. It has nice amount of pigment. The thing that I hate the most about this is the fact that this is the deepest shade, and I feel like for people that are deeper than me that may want to use this bronzer, it may or may not work for you, but I feel like she needs at least 2 more shades in order to make it inclusive for everybody, because she has lighter ones. She just needs a few deeper ones. And I went on a little tangent while I was doing my makeup, so you guys will get to hear it. You've probably heard it already. I used the Rare Beauty blush in Grateful. I thought this was a really nice blush to go along with this eye look. And I also used the Dior Cherry blush. I felt like they were very complimentary, that I could use this on my face and I could set it with this and still come out with similar tones, and I think it turned out really beautiful. The Dior blushes are not super pigmented. I mean, you could build them up and maybe use a more dense brush to get a more pigmented look. I did review the Dior blushes, and I know that you guys have been watching the video because I see it coming up in my analytics, but I will link the video in the description box so you can see the other shades that I have and how they looked on the skin. I very rarely reach for these products, so today I wanted to reach for products that I have, that I tried, that I liked, or that I loved, or that I didn't remember what my feelings are. So I pulled it out of the stash so that I could show you guys these products, because I know the sale is coming up and I know that you guys probably have questions about certain products that you may see on the site and you're wondering. So yeah, one of you guys asked about the Dior Star Glow filter. So hopefully this helped you and you will make a determination whether or not you feel like you need it. What else did I use? I used the Haus Labs concealers in shade number 30 and shade number 40 if I remember correctly, but I will leave it linked below. I love that concealer. I think it's beautiful. It's very smoothing under the eyes. It's very serum-like when you're putting it on. It does dry fast, but I like it. It's probably one of my most reach for concealers before I started using the Natasha Denona and a few others. I have a few concealers that I really love, and if you guys want to see a video on my top, I'm gonna say 7 because I can't tell you a top 5, so I can give you my top 7 concealers that I love. If you guys want to see that, please leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know, and I can get that video out for you guys before the sale starts. What's today, the 24th? So yeah, before the sale starts, or like during the sale. Yeah, I use the LYS setting spray. This is the LYS Natural Finish setting spray. It gives a beautiful finish to the skin. It's not super matte. Because I used kind of glowy products like the highlighter and the Star Glow filter, it didn't give a super matte finish to the skin, which I love. I love this. I bought 3 bottles when it first came out. Like, I just love that LYS setting spray. And then I use the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder. This is new. It just came out maybe like a month and a half ago, but I've been loving it. It's very beautiful on the skin. It makes the skin look very smooth, as you guys can tell. I didn't mix any other powder today. Usually I would use a pressed powder and the Makeup by Mario loose powder. I didn't use the pressed powder today. I feel like my makeup looks a little ashy to me. I'll be able to tell when I'm looking back at the footage, but looking in the viewfinder and looking on the screen, it looks a little ashy to me. That's where my pressed powder would come in to give a little more warmth back to the face, but I think it looks good. I use the Dior bronzer. Also, this is the Dior Forever Natural Bronze and Deep Bronze number 8. I just love this bronzer. I think it gave just a nice amount of definition to the face. That's what it did. It gave a nice amount of definition. I love when I have a bronzer that bronzes my face, but it also defines my cheek area. So I think it did pretty good. Yeah. I use this Fenty Beauty Demi Glow Light Diffusing Highlighter in the shade Yum Rum. I think it's a beautiful formula. Very buttery, very beautiful on the skin. And it just blended in so effortlessly. I have it in 2 shades, but it's really beautiful on the skin. A lot of people say that it's very delicate, but so far I haven't had any problems with it, so thank God for that. I want to say that's everything, guys. If I did miss any products, I will definitely have them listed and linked below. Oh, I have a red lip liner on from MAC. It is the Cherry Lip Pencil, and I also have the Molasses Lip Pencil from Sephora on my lips. I needed a little more definition, so I put this one on first and then I put this one on top just to give the lips a more outlined and defined look, and I like it. I think it came out very nice. I used a Tarte Shape Tape concealer on my lips in the shade Deep, just to give a little variation of color in the center of my lips. And I love it because it gives me the red that I'm looking for, but it also gives me kind of like a nude, but it didn't make the lips look so red and so overdressed, if that makes sense. And I also use this Charlotte Tilbury Exagger Eyes mascara. I like the mascara. I think it's nice. For me, I don't feel like it was worth the money because I have super short lashes, and I think that it did pull them out, but I get this with my $5 mascara, so it wasn't necessary for me. That is it, guys. I love you, my precious jewels. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it valuable and helpful and entertaining. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you made it this far and you have not subscribed yet, I would love it if you would subscribe. I love you, my precious jewels. Our channel is growing. Let me know what you think about this makeup down below in the comment section. And also, leave me some yellow hearts in the comment section if you made it this far in the video. And I will see you guys in the next video. I will definitely have a video linked on the screen that pertains to these products. So it will probably be the Dior foundation review. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry for this hoarse voice. I think it has a lot to do with the weather change. Okay.